and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Olivia if you are new here, and today I'm chatting all things pregnancy items. I'm currently pregnant with baby number 3, so I feel like I have a really good idea of like what I actually use in all 3 pregnancies. And I have tested and tried so many things that did not work out for me, that ended up being a waste of money, and I don't want you wasting your hard-earned money on things. So these are things that I've genuinely loved and use all the time in my pregnancies. The first one is one that every pregnant person needs, and that is a pregnancy pillow. I am a stomach sleeper, so I started using mine really early on. Like basically in each pregnancy, as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I was grabbing for my pregnancy pillow. But I don't actually like your typical standard pregnancy pillow, like the big U-shaped ones or even the big L-shaped ones. I tried out a couple really high-rated ones on Amazon, and I didn't end up liking them. I felt like they weren't really like cushiony enough. I didn't really love having like it around my head and then on both sides of me. So I ended up purchasing a body pillow. This is the one that I got from the brand Parachute. You definitely don't have to get it from there. That's just the one I ended up finding because it had really great reviews, and I freaking love it. I feel like it's like nice and voluminous, so I can like hold on to it when I'm sleeping. I don't roll on my belly at all, and it's just like the perfect amount of like support and cushion. So I absolutely love the body pillow over the pregnancy pillow, but I think it's important to like find what you love. My sister-in-law's pregnant and she loves her pregnancy pillow that's the big U shape. So obviously everyone's preferences are different, but having some sort of pillow that supports you and your belly and your baby is 100% necessary. This next item is one that I use daily, and that is my heating pad. I have had this for years now and I love it. My back pain with each pregnancy has progressively gotten worse, and the onset of it has started earlier, and this helps so much. Pretty much anytime I have back pain, I will go and sit with this for like 15-20 minutes. Sometimes I push it a little bit. Shouldn't be admitting that, but I freaking love it. It really helps my back so much. Of course, if you're having aches and pains anywhere, this could be really helpful, but it has 3 different settings on it. I just got this one off Amazon. I'll link the exact one that I have, but it has low, medium, and high. It turns off automatically, and I love this. I love this so much. I can't say that many things have helped with my back pain, but this is definitely one thing that has. Of course, when you're pregnant, one of the first things your doctor recommends is getting on a prenatal vitamin. So I use the ones from Alani. I take prenatal, fish oil, and then I also just get these ones from Costco. They're the vitamin D, and I take these 3 daily. But if you're like me and you forget to take your vitamins, make sure you grab yourself a vitamin. There's vitamins everywhere. Make sure you grab yourself a vitamin container. I just fill this up every week, leave it out on my counter so I see it, and it is a reminder to take my vitamins. It also just makes it way easier. That way, if I only have like a quick 10 seconds as I'm walking by to take my vitamins, I can do it super quick rather than popping open each container, you know, the whole process. But I love this one because it's a little bit bigger in size. I got it from the Dollar Tree, it was, and I find it's hard to find ones that are this big because with the dosage for the Alani vitamins, it's 2 fish oils and 2 prenatal vitamins. So that's like 5 vitamins that I need to fit into a container. So this one is perfect, but of course you can use any one. I don't want to jinx myself, but so far I haven't experienced too many stretch marks, and my mom got quite bad stretch marks in her pregnancies. So this is my little belly oil concoction that has worked really well for me. I use bio oil and I mix together lotion, and I have changed up the lotions that I use, but I usually like to find like a sticky, tacky one. For my belly, I want it to stick, I want it to stay, I want something nice and heavy duty, so I love this combo together. I obviously need to purchase some new bio oil pretty soon here, but this is what I used in all 3 pregnancies, and I haven't experienced too many stretch marks. I have a little bit on my hips, but I obviously can't say that this has for sure helped, but I don't know. I was contemplating changing it up for this 3rd pregnancy and trying out a different product, but I was like, so far it's worked for me, so how can I change it up now? As I move through the trimesters, especially in my 3rd trimester, my feet start aching like crazy, and they also swell a lot. So wearing good supportive shoes has definitely helped. I find that when I'm walking like barefoot around the house, my feet kill by the end of the day. So a good pair of supportive shoes when I'm out and about, but then also when I'm at home has been really great. If I want something super comfy, I will just throw on slippers. These UGG ones are kind of like my go-to right now. They're the UGG clogs, but they don't have like too much support, but I find them better than like walking around barefoot. But what I really try to wear more often is either runners or these Birkenstocks. I ended up just grabbing these Birkenstocks because they were ones that I hadn't worn outside too much, but I wear these around all the time, and they give my arch a little bit more support, and they just help my feet and my lower back feel a lot better come the end of the day. During pregnancy, I want oversized and comfy day to day, so I have bought so many oversized t-shirts, a lot of just like graphic tees and just oversized tees from Amazon, and then sweat sets. That's pretty much what I live in day to day. But when it comes to like sleeping, I wear an oversized tee, and these shorts are from Lululemon. I love them. I sleep in them every single night. I loved them when I wasn't pregnant too, but when I'm pregnant, they are one of the only things that just fit comfortable on my belly and my body, so they're the best for sleeping. So these are the under ease. They're a little bit of an investment, but if you get them in a 2-pack, it makes it a little bit better. I find them to be really breathable, super, super stretchy. These are still my like regular pre-pregnancy size, so they're that stretchy, which is great because I'm 31 weeks pregnant. I'll probably have to size up pretty soon here just to make them a little bit more comfortable, but I freaking love these. They are amazing, amazing to sleep in. I also love the Skims one, and I wore those ones earlier on in my pregnancy, the boyfriend shorts, but they do have like the thicker waistband at the top, so now they're too tight across my belly, and I'd probably have to size up 2 sizes to like make them fit comfortable, so I've definitely been gravitating towards these guys. My girlies have grown so much, and it's uncomfortable not wearing a bra. It's uncomfortable wearing a regular bra, even sports bras. I'm like, get them off my body. Like, I'll wear them to work out or like wear them for an hour or two, and then they have to come off. So what I have been wearing the most is bralettes, and I would say these Skims bras are probably like my most worn. I'll put my favorite ones linked down in the description because I don't know the exact names of them, but I love a bralette because it's just like a light support bra. It doesn't really feel like you're wearing anything, but it gives me the support that I need right now. And I always gravitate towards the ones that have the adjustable straps on the shoulders, but then of course the adjustable strap on the back too. So I love this style. And then I also really like this one. This one's like a second skin. Like, it doesn't even feel like you're wearing anything. And I think that these will be great for breastfeeding too. I'm gonna try breastfeeding again. It didn't work out with the first 2 babies, but third time's a charm, so we're giving it a try again. Hydrated is so important for yourself, but also for the baby too, and I find that having a water bottle with a straw and a handle makes all the difference. I love filling it up with lots of ice, you can hear it in there, and then all I have to do is just keep adding water to it throughout the day as I drink it, and it stays nice and crispy cold. This helps me drink so much more water. When I was nauseous earlier on in my pregnancy, I would add like a little bit of Crystal Light or some like fruit to it, just little things to kind of like spice it up a bit so that I could drink a little bit more water, because sometimes it's hard when you're really nauseous. I meant to talk about this one right after I talked about the pregnancy pillow, but I forgot. My sister-in-law got this for me for Christmas. I don't really even know what you call this. This is from Indigo though, that's where she got it, and it has been lovely. I really love working in bed right now, or like just lounging in bed. Like, once the kids go down, I am done. I'm done for the night. And so I will like rest on this in bed, and it's really comfortable on my back. I think it's gonna be great too for when the baby's here and I just need something to like lounge on and have a little bit of support with the arms on the side. So that has become, since Christmas, another one of my pregnancy faves for sure, and I think I'll use it a ton after I'm not pregnant anymore as well. When you're pregnant, a lot of your hormones are elevated, specifically progesterone, and it does cause constipation. And so having a stool to sit down with when you're going to the washroom definitely helps. This was recommended to me by my pelvic floor therapist that I went to after Henrik was born. He's my first, and I have been using it ever since. Even when I'm not pregnant, I love it. it just helps. It helps. That and drinking water, of course, and good fiber. All of these things help, but I swear by that, especially when you're pregnant, it's so important to just be comfortable and also to not be putting more pressure on your pelvic floor. So anything that you can do like day to day to help alleviate some of that pressure in your just abdomen and your pelvic floor can be so helpful. So I love that and highly, highly recommend. I didn't like the look of the squatty potties because I was like, if people come over, I feel like I'm gonna have to put it away. That just looks like it's a stool for my kids, and my kids use it too, but I also use it. And I'm very sorry if that's TMI, but I hope to help even just one person out because it really has made a difference for me. Next is raspberry leaf tea. I usually start drinking this in my 3rd trimester. I'm not sure like what the recommendations are for when the best time to drink it is, but I think I started in my previous 2 pregnancies when I was full term. This time I might even start a little bit earlier. I'm just obviously gonna talk to my doctor, but the raspberry leaf tea is supposed to help like soften your cervix, which of course is great for preparing yourself for labor. And I really like the taste of it. It's just light and fruity, and I just steep it. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of honey and then I'll drink it before bed, and it's just something nice and warm to sip on. I don't know if it's, you know, how much it's helped with softening my cervix, but it's just something that I've added into my pregnancy routine in my 3rd trimester that I'm gonna do again. Now the next one isn't an item, it's actually an app that I use, and that is the What to Expect app. It's the app that I've used the most in all 3 of my pregnancies, and I've tried out a bunch of different apps. I really just like this one. I keep coming back to it. Gives you updates week to week on the changes that's happening with the baby, the changes that's happening with your body, like what to expect, the size of the baby. There's like cute little videos you can watch. I definitely followed it a lot more closely in my first, like Chris and I would watch the videos together every week and it was so cute, but life's a little bit busier now. But I still love checking the app every single week, and it's one that I'll often like screenshot pictures of and post it on Instagram showing like the size of the baby compared to fruits and vegetables and stuff. I just feel like it's so fun. So that is the app that I use the most. I did mention that I want to try breastfeeding though, and I'm curious what app you have loved and used if you breastfed or just like tracked like babies' diaper changes and stuff like that, because that's not something that I ever really tracked on my phone since I did formula feeds. I found it like a little bit easier to track, but I'm really, really, really hoping, fingers crossed, that I can breastfeed this time around. So I'd love to know like what your favorite app has been postpartum. So those are my pregnancy must-haves. I know I shared a lot of items, but please don't feel like you need to go out and buy everything. A lot of these things you probably already have kicking around your house, but pregnancy is one of those things where it's like you don't need to get a whole lot. You can really make do with what you have, but of course if something's gonna make like your pregnancy easier or more comfortable, I personally think it's worth investing in, especially if it's like things that you're gonna use after pregnancy. Like the body pillow, for example, sometimes I just like to use it to like lay on, or I'll sleep with it. And like the heating pad, anytime I have an ache or a pain, I'm pulling this puppy out. So lots of these things are just things that I use day to day as well. They're not just like pregnancy specific products. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and I'll catch you in the next one.